Well, we're with our good friend Judy Henry here at the Potting Shed. And Judy, you always have the most adorable ideas for every season.
Thank you.
Every season. And today you have something extra special for us. What are we doing?
We're going to be making a witch's hat. You can either hang it on the door or you can do a centerpiece and set it on your table. So we have a styrofoam cone just like this. You can pick whatever size that you'd like to do. And then we have a round disc. And we're lucky that we have these ribbon discs that they don't use anymore. We're just going to spray paint them black. And then the one thing that we will do is we're going to cut down just so it'll be flat against the wall.
All right.
Then what I'm going to do is the back side of this, I'm going to spray with a little bit of spray adhesive, which I'm going to do over the garbage can. That's just to hold this on. I love to cover my mechanics. I don't want anybody able to see what it's made out of.
Right.
So all we're going to do now is just fold. This is pattern 800, which is basically an acetate ribbon. So it'll just give it a fancier, cleaner look. We're going to kind of set our guy on here, and we want a nice brim.
Yes.
That matches with this. And then we're just going to take our scissors and we're going to cut this off. So that again, it'll lay flat against the wall.
Oh, great.
And we have that cut. We're gonna set him on there for a minute so then we know everything is good. And then what we will do is we'll take our glue gun, and then you want to put it down here, line it up, and press down.
Okay.
Just like that. If we're going to hang it, like ours is hanging,
yes.
One thing you'll want to be sure of is I'm going to use this orange tape, and we're going to put this around here because we're going to have to put a hanger on here. And if you don't do that, I use wire as a hanger, it will cut through the styrofoam.
Oh.
You have it hanging on a door, and then it's just going to snap it off.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do that.
That's a great tip.
So we're going to take a piece of wire, just coat it with tape. If you have cloth-covered wire, you can just use that too. So we just roll that down. It's easy to do. Just stretch it as you do it and roll it. So we'll just make a loop.
All right.
And we twist. We'll put that on the back.
All right.
Like this.
Oh, and there's our hanger.
There's our hanger. We'll bring this around to the front, and then we just twist it.
So it looks like you're going to use these leaves up here?
We're going to use these leaves, and the fun part of doing this is we don't use the molded leaf part. We actually pull these off, and later on, I will show you. These are so much fun to work with. Doesn't that look like something spooky and Halloween-y?
It does.
So we'll show you what to do with those in a moment. But all we're going to do is we take these leaves, you take your glue gun, and I just put it on, and you just pull it back, and you're going to go down the whole piece, just using different leaves, layering them on. And we will also cover the back, because again, we want to cover our mechanics. And if you look, there's not really a pattern. It's just kind of put them on there.
Yeah, it looks super.
So now what we want to do is we want to pull it down a little bit around the brim. We don't need to do a lot, but we're going to have to cut a few leaves because our brim isn't as wide. Gotcha. So we're just going to pull them across. And we're going to put a little glue on the back, and you just want to make sure you slide it underneath there and you don't see that cut. Now we get to have fun. So I'm going to show you real quick. We've done these. This is what be my next step. So this is this.
Oh my gosh,
so all
you
you
dipped it in glitter?
So you spray it, and then we take our sparkles like this, and you just stick it in there.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea.
So then what we're going to do is we're just going to add some of these on up here. So then we'll set the bow here for a moment, and we're going to add a little bit of tooling around our brim.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of go 3 layers. We'll cut it. We'll put a little bit over the edge.
Looks great.
And we're going to bring it around the back here. And then we have these great little things called Fern Pins. And they stick into styrofoam, and they'll hold whatever you put there.
Okay.
And then we're going to add another little piece of tulle, just a puff.
Okay.
That we're going to set our bow into. And this just adds a little bit more volume to the bow. Just a little bow with a little puff.
Looking great.
And then we have something that we can build out of. So the next thing that we're going to add is this greenery. And then the fun part, we're going to add some orange berries. And then we're going to add a little bit of a purple glitter, because we know there can't be too much glitter. These are really great. These are spider webs that are made of hot glue. So we just make them. And you can use them as is, like this, or you could take a little bit of spray adhesive, me and my spray adhesive, and we're going to spray it, and then we're going to take a little bit of it's kind of like a whiter one, shake off the excess, and you got a sparkly little spider web, and these add so much character when you add them. So we're just going to wrap this. Again, it does not have to be fussy. You don't want to cover everything that you just did. You just want to add a little bit more of that veiling. And then, because we don't have enough sparkle yet, we're just going to take our spray adhesive and we're just going to hit here and there. And then we're going to take our silver, and what it'll do is where we hit, it'll just let a little bit of that sparkle
it'll stick to it.
Stick to the tooling. Pretty neat, right?
I love it. And there it is, our beautiful witch's hat to hang on the wall.
So the potting shed, of course, does arts and crafts. We do home decor. We have candles, food, all kinds of fun things. It's worth the trip in. We'll have our holiday events listed on Facebook by the weekend, so you can come and see us when we transform everything into the magic of Christmas. And most important, we're located at 931 Ann Street in Stroudsburg. So we're right behind American Ribbon, so just drive in the parking lot and you'll see the magical wonderland that we have created here.
Well, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, we have to take our selfies.
Oh, yes.
All right.